Hey everybody, how's it going today? Today, Denny and I are going to start the process of doing a stage 1 upgrade on our bike. We're going to break this up into several videos so that we can keep the video short. With that said, let's get started with removing the stock exhaust system. We're going to start by removing the right side of the floorboard. I'm using a heat gun to loosen up the Loctite. This is to prevent stripping out the bolt head or possibly breaking the bolt. Next, we're going to move on to removing the heat shields. First, we're going to loosen up the nut on the worm clamps. With the heat shields removed, now we'll loosen up the exhaust clamps and the clamp for the crossover tube. Now we're going to remove the bolts from the exhaust bracket, or also known as the muffler to saddlebag support screws. With the bolts removed and the muffler clamp loosened up, we can now remove the muffler. With the mufflers removed, we can now remove the crossover pipe support clamp. With the crossover pipe support clamp removed, we can now remove the crossover pipe. Underneath the right side caddy are where the O2 sensor connections are located. We're going to unconnect the O2 sensors. The black connection is for the front, and the gray connection is for the rear O2 sensor. We're going to take and pull the wiring back all the way to the point of the O2 sensor where it's hanging free out of the way. the exhaust side bracket. Next, we'll remove the exhaust header pipe flange nuts, being careful not to strip the nuts out. Getting the front flange nuts off can be a little tricky and time-consuming, and definitely requires some patience. With the flange nuts removed, now we can pull the exhaust head pipe off. In preparation to put our new exhaust system on, we're going to need to remove the stock O2 sensors. We also need to remove the retaining rings and the exhaust flanges. We will be reusing those. At this point, we have the stock exhaust system removed from the bike, and we're ready to start putting the new exhaust system on. Well, everybody, that was a quick video on how to remove the stock exhaust system. We hope everybody enjoyed it and got something out of it. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share our YouTube channel. Join us next time when we'll remove the stock air cleaner and put a new Stage 1 air cleaner on. Until next time, everybody be safe and keep two wheels on the ground.